defense takes the field to start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact. Their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Grab near the marker, it's Hawkins. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
It's caught downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage and get it to the 33.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. He wants to take the top off. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
RPO complete to open the drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to...
Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. The Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck move or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Lewis wants to pass. Touchdown, Tiger. Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Lewis to throw. Quickly complete. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The give to the tailback. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. He'll throw on third down. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quick.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was...
Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Davenport. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost it.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field? On display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. And they'll start this drive off in business. 1st and goal from the 9. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Memphis! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter.
Wide open spaces. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Kitchens. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Davenport. Flips it out on the screen. Across the 25. It's a seam wide open. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. James Madison may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Lewis wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds at the 25, and this offense has an explosive play. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is.
Intentional throw.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. All wideouts, no backs. Back to throw, time running short in the half. This time he's got it. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. From the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown, Memphis! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis.
Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, is...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Jaguars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good, solid tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Davenport. Here comes the heat. Finds his man. It's Bullock. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Kitchens. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Jaguars are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Jaguars are on the move. Let's go! Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd. Oh, they block it. He's going to scoop it up.
After that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
Hold and finds his man on the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Going to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the edge on the right. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently.
The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Right back to the well. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. And now on second down for this offense. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He'll try the left side. Just plowing ahead. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Memphis heads to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Here's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. On the ground, it's Bullock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Back to pass, it's Davenport. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, Jaguars! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And This offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll try it over the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Offense is stopped. Will be more.
Using his legs, it's Bullock. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Looking down the middle. Got his man all by himself. There he goes. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats.